Here at Ali Pally. The imagination.
Come out of the wardrobe, love. I like it. How did it get here? How on earth must be one of those quickly put together jobs that leans over when I put them together.
60.
At 45 degrees before collapsing in a heap. Less of the clowning around now as we start again in set 2.
Yeah, Andy Jenkins, a bit of a poor first set, we have to say. We expected him to come out of the gate a lot quicker than what he did.
60.
You know, although Justin Pipe, it was a tidy first set. He kind of, no pressure on him to take out the doubles and, you know, to score. So Jenks now, he's really got to start finding
60.
his treble. And you can see already he's starting to get frustrated, John. And we've all been there. There's no question about that. You think you're throwing good darts, they just won't go in. Then you start to try and force it, and it starts to get worse.
And it doesn't help when the other fella's firing in an average of 90 plus against you.
100.
And whilst Pipe can play much better than he is, he's got a 60% checkout rate, 3 out of 5.
81.
In fact, Jenkins just one dart at a double, and that was the bull that went in 25. Shade unlucky, I suppose.
He's had a few good runs in tour events as well, Jenkins. Beat Barney, I believe it was in Birmingham, in a tour event, made a quarter-final there, and I think he's made 2 quarter-finals this year, so we know that he can throw the game, but we know
85.
he's frustrated at the moment, and I can't help but think it is the slowness of Justin. It really is hard to get into your rhythm, because someone like Jenks, you know, we'd rather play a Van Gerwen that's just bang, bang, bang all the time.
On the first leg.
First leg there to Justin Pipe, 4 out of 4 at the moment. And anything but piping hot Jenkins, I'm afraid.
41.
Only 41. Unconvincing for all that he may have what he might consider an excuse with the pace of the game. He still ought to be doing better than that which I see in front of me. 67.95 average.
100.
100 there for Pipe. That's his 8th ton. 3 140s, 1 180, and for Jenkins just 4 3-figure scores.
55.
Only the 1 140, and it's most disappointing. Really is, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it happens, John, and the harder you try, sometimes the worse it gets. Some players do turn it around, you know, they get some aggression into it. And that's what Andy's got to try and do, just forget about the slowness, have a little walk. You know, I'll have a little trot around the stage behind
60.
Justin to kind of kill a bit of time, you know. And there's his good lady, Andy Jenkins is, and she'll be going through it worse than Andy 99. At the moment.
Yes, Karen. And ever present with Andy whenever he's appeared on the screen, giving her support. But I agree with you, she'll be hoping that he can somehow find something from somewhere and attack this match, because that's what hasn't happened
140
as yet.
Also, another thing happens, John, when
60.
you're playing a very slow player, because you're so eager to get to the board, you're actually throwing your first dart before your opponent's past you. You know, you just got to relax a little bit, because he's still in your eye line. I keep saying it to the youngsters. I say it to my son. Don't throw that dart until that guy has passed you, because, you know, if you're going to miss, you're going to pull it into the 5 because
57.
you feel your arm's going to hit him.
There's an example. Excellently spotted, Mr. Harrington. And was very discernible there. The release. Oh, took second 140 for Andy.
144.
Good on you, pal. 106, not out of this leg. Similar to when he missed the 90. And get a shot at a double in this game other than the bull in this particular leg. But so
94.
much depends on this first
Andy
start. He
Rebel,
needs a treble here. Well, 101, treble 17 would have left the bull.
23.
Well,
just you require 50.
23 says to Pipe, you can have the leg. That was very poor. I think nerves are playing as much a part as anything. Not having been up here for 2 years and coming back into the big time from being out of the game.
42.
I think that, as much as the pace of the game, is what is affecting this fella, because he's a far better player than that which we've seen. Double 16 will earn him his first leg of the match.
51.
It isn't happening,
Just
is
you
it?
require 8.
No, the frustration is getting worse. You know, in that previous 3 darts, I can't understand why Pipe didn't go for the tops and 10s. He's hit it, you know, in the first set, and he goes, he double top clean, 2 double 10s in the first set, and then he leaves double 16, double 8, and he's chasing doubles around the dartboard, as I call it. So Jenks will be thinking, come on, give me a break. You can't see this double. You can see Jenks' a little wry smile as Justin Pipe dances around the hockey. Got to aim for the bottom of that double 4 and puts it right in the bottom of double 4. That's a great dart, because there we go. Great camera angle, John, because you can only see the bottom 3/4 of an inch of that double 4.
And what a reaction. He's one set up, won it 3-0. He's a leg up in this set. He's broken throw, and he does that, and it means that much to him. It was an excellent dart, brilliant dart. I'm sure
80.
Jenkins must have been thinking, I'll be back again, at least to have another effort. But no, and that's the sign of a quality player, Rod. It really is, isn't it? The fact that he so determinedly went for it in his own time, in his own way, and got it.
Well, what he was looking at, John, as that bottom corner, he weren't just looking at the double. You know, when you're on form, you don't look at just the treble. You may see a little dark hole in that treble, and you aim for that. And when you're really in the zone, you can actually see that.
58.
Andy Jenkins, in his career, is a former semi-finalist in the World Grand Prix, no mean performance. A former semi-finalist in the UK Open, highly creditable.
83.
And we know a former semi-finalist in this competition at the Circus Tavern the last year we were there. No doubt about it, Andy
60.
Jenkins can play darts. He's unlucky there, in fairness. He surrounded the treble without actually hitting it. Made a teepee out of his darts, if you like.
Yeah, I mean, any one of those could have gone in, to be fair to him. And then he stands there, he thinks, I've thrown 3 good darts without a treble. And he sees Justin, you know, put the first dart straight
97.
in the red bit. He's just got to keep going. He's got to, you know, stay aggressive. And you can see in his face, John, the frustration that's coming in.
41.
He's getting angry with himself. And I've known Jenkins for 20-odd years. And, you know, he does live with that on his sleeve. He's hard on his sleeve, and I know what he's going through, you know, and the harder you try, the more the muscles in your arm tighten up, and, you know, sometimes it never gets right.
Went
for the treble 16 there, knows that Jenkins is way back. So looking at the route that he fancies, and Jenkins effectively now, I think, has given up this set and maybe the match. Certainly his reaction there suggested to me. But he's basically throwing in the towel, which is never nice to see. And I hope, anyway, that he can steel himself, at least try and get a leg and see what happens from there.
Well, sticking at 140, put a bit of pressure on there. Well, that's a perfect dart. Should at least hit one more treble.
100.
Not a ton.
Make it 16
to have another visit, but this is for the second set from Justin Pipe, and you kind of feel that he isn't going to let this up, John.
He isn't. He's relentless. He's so professional. He's aware of the man he's playing. He's aware of the fact that the man he's playing is not playing well, but he knows he's still got work to do. 2-0 to Justin Pipe.